So we kicked off the day by meeting with one of our contacts who gave us advice on how to connect with key lobbyists and lawyers that are making decisions about the ENDA legislation. I'm now headed to hand off these copies of our memo to people who are key to the ENDA discussion so that we can win ourselves a seat at a table. Once we've done that, we'll be in a position to make a continued argument over the next couple of years. So, unfortunately, I can't tell you too much about what happened in those follow-up discussions. What I can tell you is that asexuality is definitely part of the discussion in the LGBTQ movement right now, in a way that it never has been in the past. That's not just because of this backroom stuff, it's also because of the in-depth partnership discussions we were having throughout the conference.
All right. So I am Barb Grieve, and I am an interim director of religious education at the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Atlanta, Georgia. And I am psyched to be working with ACE as much as possible because from my perspective as an educator, and in particular from Unitarian Universalism, where we are doing great comprehensive sexuality education with our children, I think this is an important aspect to be engaging in and teaching our children and our adults about. I want to use my access to our institutions as much as I can to open doors that otherwise don't seem to be open to get the conversation on the table.
What did you love most about creating change?
The enthusiasm. Just seeing like everyone here really excited to listen and to share and to learn as much as they possibly could. I could not walk like very far without someone like wanting to stop and like ask me about something of mine or like share why they were here. So just there's definitely so much networking to be done with both organizations and even just people my age.
Okay, I think my favorite part of creating change was just getting to know all the other people and being in a space where there was that much like queer activism going on. Everybody I talked to was like really interesting and interested in me, and it had like really interesting things about themselves that they could talk about, and was really open and respectful and willing to be engaged, and I don't think I had talked to a single person that wasn't the case with.
What I enjoyed the most out of the conference was, I think, the acceptance and the appreciation that I felt for one of the first times in my life for literally every aspect of myself and my identity, specifically around gender and sexuality and body. And I think that wasn't only something that I felt, that was something that other people in the conference felt. And so our interactions felt like we were whole people. Accepting and appreciating and interacting with other whole people. And so this felt like a really rich environment where acceptance and discussion was occurring in a way that I haven't experienced elsewhere.
So my favorite thing about creating change was actually meeting all the other people in the asexual contingent. So I already knew David Day and Sarah Beth Brooks were amazing, but I also loved meeting Ivy, Rin, and Em, who are also really amazing people to talk to, and I'm glad I made those connections.
Oh, I really loved the atmosphere, getting to meet really important people in the movement. I got to meet people I had actually heard of, and I got to see so many perspectives from other people from all over the queer community. It was wonderful.